Hello friends, welcome back to Cosmopolitan Cornbread. So I am bringing you into the kitchen today to make a pound cake recipe. Super simple, doesn't make too much, and has basic ingredients that most people will have in their pantry. So this recipe is for a buttermilk pound cake. Now, buttermilk isn't something that I use very often, so I don't always have it in my refrigerator. So I started buying the dried buttermilk from Azure Standard, and I keep that in my pantry instead. So it's the powdered version that you see here. And it calls for a half a cup. And so when I do my measuring, I'll measure out the half of a cup of water for the buttermilk. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add the dry powder portion of it to my dry ingredients. Of course, if you actually have buttermilk in your refrigerator, you could go ahead and use that instead. So I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven real quick to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, in my smaller bowl here, I have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add in the dry portion of my buttermilk. Again, you don't have to do this if you actually have buttermilk in your refrigerator. Like I said, I don't usually have it on hand. I don't use it very often. So for the Azure Standard, it is 3 tablespoons per 1 cup of water to make a cup of buttermilk. And since I only need half, I've got 1.5 tablespoons of the powder part. Alright, next I need a half a teaspoon of salt. Alright, I'm just going to stir those together. Alright, I'm going to set that aside for a little bit. Alright, let me get these things out of the way. So again, in my mixing bowl here, I have 3/4 of a cup of softened butter. And I'm just going to go ahead and start beating this. And I'm going to beat it very well until it's super fluffy. This particular recipe, this pound cake, does not have any traditional leavening in it, and so it's important to incorporate as much air as possible into the batter. So we're going to beat this butter super fluffy.
Butter.
Butter, that's right.
I'm hungry, butter.
Mm-hmm. Eggs. We need eggs. Yeah, in a little bit.
We need eggs.
Not yet.
I need butter.
Butter? Yeah, this is butter.
I need butter.
You need butter. So now I'm going to add in my 1.5 cup of granulated sugar, and then I will beat this together again and get it super creamy, super fluffy. Okay, now we're going to add in 3 eggs, and we're going to add them in one at a time. Going to add one in, mix it in, then we'll do the next, mix it in, and then the last one. We're going to add in the next one. Now eggs, just in case you've not seen. Hi, baby. I'm making a cake. What are you doing?
Cookie.
Yeah.
Cookie.
Yeah, don't touch anything, okay? Eggs actually serve as a type of leavening in recipes. I see the egg. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, there's one more. We'll put that one in a minute, okay? Huh?
I smell.
Yeah, you smell them? Can't really smell anything, maybe.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry.
I'm hungry.
Hmm? You hungry for cake?
I'm hungry.
All right, and then you want to put it in there? You'll put it in?
Okay.
Pour it in there. Yep. Good job. All right.
One more egg.
No, that's it. That was all of them. No, we don't need that yet, baby. Yeah, we don't need that one yet, but we can put it in when we get there, okay? Woo. All right, let me mix this in. You always want to scrape your bowl when you're making something so you get all the ingredients mixed in.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
You're hungry.
Yeah. I had that.
All right. All right, so we've got our butter and sugar creamed together. We added in the vanilla and we added in our 3 eggs. So now we're going to put in half of our flour mixture.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
You too? You too what?
I'm too.
And we're going to mix this in. So now if you were using regular buttermilk, this is where you would add it in. But again, I'm using water because I'm using powdered buttermilk and the buttermilk is in my dry mixture. So 1/2 cup of buttermilk. You want to help me pour this in? Here, be careful. Put it in there. All right, thank you. Thank you. We'll mix this in.
What?
What?
I hate you.
All right, and then we're going to add in the last of the flour mixture.
Help. What?
We're going to mix this in.
What?
What?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
You did it.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm going to scrape this in.
What? I hear you. How cookie maker?
This is cake batter, baby. You want to use this? Here. All right, sit down. There you go. Okay. All right, cake batter is ready. So let me grab my loaf pan. All right.
Do it, Mama.
Do what, baby?
Do it.
Do it. All right, so we are going to coat the loaf pan here with some butter.
I need butter.
Yeah, you need butter.
I need butter.
Mm.
I need butter.
You need butter. You like butter, huh?
I need butter.
Is butter yummy?
I need butter.
Hmm.
I need butter. I need butter.
Yeah.
I need butter.
You need butter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I need butter.
You need butter.
No.
Uh-oh.
I need butter.
Hope the power don't go out. It's been storming today, y'all.
Butter.
No, you don't need one of those. Thank you. All right, so we've coated the pan with butter, but I'm then going to line it with parchment paper. What are you doing with that? Yeah, you can have that one.
Do it, Mama. Go. Do it.
Do it, do it. So now we've got this lined with parchment paper, but we are going to oil that as well. If you have an oil spritzer, you could spritz it with oil. I'm just going to take another one of my handy little butter wrappers that I hang on to for just this purpose. And we're just going to wipe that all in there. And the reason I line this with parchment paper is because you're going to want to take this this pound cake out of the loaf pan after it bakes, but it's going to be really tender, very moist and delicate. You're going to want to be able to use the parchment paper to help you get it out of the pan without damaging it. All right, so pound cake batter into the pan.
Egg.
Yeah, there's an egg on the bowl, isn't there? You see it? What else is on the bowl?
Chicken.
Chickens, that's right.
It's a hen.
Yeah, a hen. All right, go. And just spread out the batter. What are you doing?
I have.
You want to help? You gonna help clean the bowl? Oh boy.
No.
Is it yummy? Woo. All right. Is it good? You're gonna be wearing half of that cake batter in a minute. What do you say? And what do you say now? What? You're welcome. All right, into the oven for 1 hour and 20 minutes. Ice cream cone. Alright you guys, so I've got my buttermilk pound cake sitting right here, fresh out of the oven. And I'm going to let it sit here for about 10 minutes in the pan on my rack right here. And then after 10 minutes, I will grab it by the parchment paper and lift it out and let it cool the rest of the way. All right, friends, so my cake here is almost completely cooled, and I've got my cake tin here. This is a find from an antique store a while back. I've had this for a good little bit now. But the tray on the inside, it's kind of beat up, kind of scratched. So I always line this with some parchment paper. And I just take my parchment paper, I just take my sheet here and I fold it. I fold it as though I'm going to make a snowflake is what I'm doing. Get the triangle. Fold it again. Fold it again. And one more time. Put it in the center, mark my spot, and cut. There we go. I'm just going to take my little buttermilk pound cake here. And there we go. All right, friends, so there is my homemade buttermilk pound cake. Very simple recipe. Now, as you can see, it doesn't get really, really tall. This is a very dense, very moist kind of cake. And the flavor is just, it's very delicate, very almost a creamy flavor. The vanilla is very subtle, the buttermilk flavor is very subtle, but it's wonderful by itself. But you could also use this as a foundation for other desserts, whether it is, you know, like some sort of sundae or something where you want some pound cake with some ice cream and maybe some, I don't know, strawberries and syrup or something. Actually, you could maybe even use this kind of like strawberry shortcake. Use a slice of pound cake instead. But even if you don't want to go to all that trouble, it is wonderful by itself. I love, and Mr. Smith loves having a slice of this in the morning with a cup of coffee, or in the evening for dessert with a cup of coffee. It's wonderful. Either way, y'all need to make this. You get a printable version of this recipe on my website, cosmopolitancornbread.com. Thanks for joining me here again in the Homestead Kitchen. God bless, and I'll talk to y'all next time.